Skin the Holloway Southern T. Back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, do your boy a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Y'all, we got some breaking news, y'all. We got our first ever annual TWT trade that went down last night. We actually got two trades to talk about today real quick. We had two trades go down yesterday. We had Darrell Henderson of the Los Angeles Rams, and also we had Jarvis Landry of the New Orleans Saints. My brother, we talk sports. Me and my brother, we talk sports. Negotiated, our trade. We had Darrell Henderson of the Los Angeles Rams. We had Jarvis Landry of the New Orleans Saints. Right, Henderson. Jarvis Landry, New Orleans Saints. Henderson, 13 carries, 47 rushing yards. Jarvis Landry, 7 receptions, 114 receiving yards. They were both traded to the Memphis Hustle. They were traded from Team We Talk Sports to Team Memphis Hustle, which is my team, for Corey Davis, who had 6 receptions and 77 yards, and Josh Jacobs, who had 10 rushes for 57 yards. Now, the two big names in this deal were Josh Jacobs, and the two big names in this deal was Josh Jacobs and Jarvis Landry. Last week, Jarvis Landry, had a pretty good goddamn week, and Josh Jacobs had a pretty good week, all things considered, as well. You know what I mean? And the caveats in this deal were Darrell Henderson, who is now a member of the Memphis Hustle. A big part of my team. I needed Darrell Henderson as well as Jarvis Landry, right? Darrell Henderson is now going to be my starting flex position, and Jarvis Landry, he's going to be my starting flex running back, and Jarvis Landry is now going to be my wide receiver number 2. You got Corey Davis making his way over from We Talk Sports. Corey Davis was on my bench last week. He didn't see much action, but he played very well last week. You know what I mean? He accounted for 13 points. I just don't necessarily have the space for him, on my team right now to get him in the game. Josh Jacobs, this is a guy that it was hard for me to let go. You know what I mean? But I felt like I really had to come off for this Josh Jacobs because I needed a wide receiver. I truthfully came off the Josh Jacobs for the Jarvis Landry, and Darrell Henderson, was a throw-in. You know what I mean? But I had to come off my Josh Jacobs. Didn't really want to. I expect Josh Jacobs to have a great week. Really didn't want to come off Josh Jacobs, but I did need to solidify my wide receiver room, especially with Chris Godwin. Being unsure when exactly Chris Godwin coming back. But we have my brother, We Talk Sports, and myself, Memphis Hustle. We came together. We traded Darrell Henderson Jr. from the Los Angeles Rams running back, and Jarvis Landry from the New Orleans Saints wide receiver for Corey Davis, wide receiver of the Jets, and Josh Jacobs, running back of the Las Vegas Raiders. The first ever, TWT trade went down yesterday. What's good, boxing MMA? DS, come back too bad. Yo, the Wise. You know what I mean? The games kick off tomorrow. Corey Davis is not going to be a starter for Team We Talk Sports, but Josh Jacobs is going to come right in and start for We Talk Sports in his flex. Both Darrell Henderson and Jarvis Landry are going to be coming into my team. What's good, Jelly Bean? And they're going to be day one starters. Darrell Henderson as my flex and Jarvis Landry as my wide receiver 2. The first week in fantasy football is over. You know what I mean? The second week is about to start. We had our first trade, and it was a big trade, all things considered when you consider the names. J.Jacobs, Henderson, Landry. You know what I mean? All superstar names. All superstar names in the NFL. You know what I mean? I basically traded one starter. I traded one of my starters for two starters. You know what I mean? And my guy, We Talk Sports, got some much needed production. You know what I mean? Out of his trade. So it was a trade that worked out for come here, baby. Come here, baby. It was a trade that worked out for both sides. Both teams were happy with the trade. I damn sure was happy with my end, of the deal. My brother We Talk Sports was happy with his end of the deal. And also we got another trade as well. Matter of fact, let me take you to the screen so y'all can see it. We got another trade to talk about. We Talk Sports had a busy day yesterday. We Talk Sports made 2 trades yesterday. He traded with me, myself, and he also traded with the DC Snipers. That would be Dwayne Freeman's team. So We Talk Sports traded with the DC Snipers as well as with me. Here is the trade that he made with D Free. We Talk Sports traded Curtis Samuel, wide receiver, Washington, to the DC Snipers. That's Dwayne Freeman's team for the Baltimore Ravens defense and Hunter Winthrop. So We Talk Sports had a busy day yesterday. He traded J.Landry-D and Henderson to the Memphis Hustle for Corey Davis and Josh Jacobs. And he also traded wide receiver Curtis Samuels to the DC Snipers for the Baltimore Ravens defense and Hunter Winthrop, wide receiver. You know what I mean? So We Talk Sports made 2 trades yesterday. Type B. I myself made 1. And Dwayne Freeman, the DC Snipers, also made a trade yesterday. So we got the first 2 trades in the league. Done yesterday. You know what I mean? Read them and weep type deal. I'm excited about the the Fantasy Football League, y'all, as y'all can see. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cold, Jack. We Talk Sports and kind of just revamped his whole little team around it, like smooth right under our nose. He didn't revamp his whole team. He damn near got a whole reboot. But again, man, I'm not gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. Just want to drop that news for y'all. I am about to come on and do a formal boxing show in just a second. Had to get this out there, you know what I mean? This is a live when TWT, like we do our league live, like we got a real fantasy league. Like, we do updates, we tell you about the games, we drop trade information, we do recaps and all that good shit. Next year, man, hopefully we get more people to get in it. We had a lot of people, that wanted to join after it was already over or after we had to draft. At that point, it was too late. So y'all see how, it's going down right now. Next year, hopefully we get more people to get involved. But we off to a good start this year. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody sliding through this junk. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. I'm about to do a regular stream in just a second. Just want to come in here and drop that trade info. Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.